Hey guys, how's it going? It's Josh from Ask Josh. And remember, you can always at me on Twitter at FF_JBlack. And guys, let's get into it. It was a real hard week, but hopefully I pulled out the win. I know I did in my Dynasty Leagues. Happy about that. I didn't do too hot in my redraft leagues. A lot of COVID players related stuff, so we're all dealing with it. I am too. So let's get into the recap. Last week I told you to sell high on Joe Mixon. Worked out. Mike Davis. I know he had a good game. He had a great game. But I'm telling you, and I'm going to keep telling you, sell Mike Davis. Keep selling him. Get what you can out of him while you still can. Gonna be worth it. Kareem Hunt, he had a decent week. I started him. They looked more in a passing game, so that was more of a 50-50 on that one. On the buy lows, I think I only got one of these right. I told you to buy low on Myles Gaskin. He didn't really do too much in that game because, they started coasting when they had the lead, but, Seattle don't give up, so they just come roaring back. And, yeah, we know how that ended. Austin Eckler, I told you to buy low on him. We didn't know what kind of injury he may have. So I know he has like a double hamstring injury, I think, now. So he's looking like, 3 to 4 weeks, possibly 6 weeks max. I know he went on IR, so he's at least going to be gone 3 weeks. I would still look to buy low if you have a very, very good, decent team. Maybe you are, 5-0 or 4-1. A team that has a good opportunity to push the playoffs, but you got depth to spare. I would look to add Austin Eckler because down the road in playoff time, he's going to be able to help you win leagues, I believe. My big hit last week was Robert Woods. I told you to go buy low on him because he had a bad game. And boy, did he perform. He was a good one. So maybe you listened to me, maybe you didn't. It is what it is. I'm not mad. So let's go ahead and jump into the next game. All right. So on this one right here, I'm telling you to sell high on Chase Claypool. Now, I'm trying to remember what week was it? Let me flip back on my notes. Week 2. Is that week 2? Yeah, week 2. I told you to go grab him off of waivers if you had him. A lot of people in Dynasty, if I'm not mistaken, my hair's a mess. Y'all just let me fix that real quick because it looks like crap in the camera. There we go. Look at that. Look how spotty that looks. I gotta fix my lighting. That's horrible. Anyway, week 2, I told you to go pick him up, stash him on your bench, wait for him to go off again, and sell him. That was my exact words. You can go look in that video. Cash in now. This is when you're sitting at the slots and you hit on the machine. You only put $20 in it, and now it paid you like $150. Hit that button. Get out. Get out now. Dynasty, I would hold him all day. Not gonna lie. If I had him in Dynasty, I'd be holding him all day. But now that I think about it, Chase actually came in and started going off because Deontay Johnson got hurt. Let's monitor that injury. If that injury comes to be worse than we're expecting, maybe he's a hold. So keep an eye on him. I should have put an asterisk in there. I didn't think about that till now. It just, it clicks. Now it's clicking. Number 2, Brandon Cooks. Now is the time to get rid of him because he's not the same Brandon Cooks that we've seen. He's flashing here and there and here. He has decent games. I want to keep you starting him, but sometimes you get burned, and I've seen people get burned by him. I wouldn't want that. I want a surefire starter every single time. So I'd get Brandon Cooks out. He had a good game. Get him out. Maybe pair him with Mike Davis, as I got right here. Get you something good. Target the CMC owner. Like, hey, man, look. I got Mike Davis. You got CMC. Let's make a deal in case, maybe something comes up. Maybe CMC doesn't come back like he's supposed to after next week. Whatever. But if he doesn't come back, here you go. You got your replacement. You can still win. It's a win-win. But, make sure you get your worth out of him. Because that guy, whoever is the CMC owner, will pay up as much as they can to try to get Mike Davis. I still got the Mike Davis guy going after me in Dynasty. So, hey, it is what it is. All right, so buy low. Let's move into this one. Number one, David Montgomery. He had an okay game. He caught like 4 or 5 passes, which is great for PPR. He didn't rush the ball a whole lot. They got like 48 or 58 yards, something like that. It wasn't a whole lot, but it's still somebody I would go look to try to target. Because he'd be a good flex play. Especially now that Nick Foles is taking over and you're seeing what they're doing. He can catch the ball. Sorry, my foot's itching. He can catch the ball. And he can still run it. And he's going to play a factor regardless if they're winning or if they're losing. He's kind of developing into that third down back. So I would look to go get him if I could. Another one here is Antonio Gibson. He had a down week. I don't really think that's all due to him. I didn't really catch that game, but I did see that Alex Smith came back, so that's a plus. You know how Alex Smith loved to use the running backs in the passing game, but Alex Smith can also cut and run, so the check down is probably not going to be there as often. Maybe. I don't know. But I do know Logan Thomas looks good with him coming in to be the quarterback, because you know how he loves to throw it to Travis Kelce. So there you go. It's another little tidbit I didn't throw in. I should have. Didn't think about it till now. Third, JuJu Smith-Schuster. We don't know. I think some reports come out. JuJu didn't practice half the week. I think he practiced like semi-practice on Friday. Said he was going to play. He was more of a decoy out there. I'd look to monitor him in practice this week. If he does the same stuff again, I probably won't play him. I'll probably start somebody else, to be honest, because I also got him in Dynasty. So, I don't know. He's a tough cookie, but I would still try to get him in redraft if I could, because I think long-term Steelers are going to make a playoff push. Of course, if you're playing fantasy and playoffs, then something's wrong with you anyway, but still, I know I'm just saying long-term stretch, JuJu's going to be good for the team. Alright, so let's get into the major thing that y'all come here for the video, and not just to see me, because I'm not that pretty, but Alexander Mattison. Now, I know everybody's seen it. Dalvin Cook had an injury. I still don't think they even said anything about it. Let me see if I can pull up some kind of news on it. I don't think there's any kind of real big news on his injury. I don't know how major it is, but I would look to add him. I honestly don't even know if they got a bye week next week. I don't think they do. Let's see. The MRI said it went well. That was a couple weeks. That was a couple hours ago. So if he doesn't practice this week, yeah, Mattison looks like a good start. So I would go pick Mattison up. Chase Claypool, I know I had him in a sell high list, but I'm almost positive he's out there in about every single home league, especially if you're playing with just people who don't want fantasy that well, but you're being that pig among guinea pigs type of player and you want to be the best and be undefeated. Yeah, go snag him up. Trade him away. But like, look, this guy put up this video. Look what he did last week. Sell him. Get something that you want off a team that really needs receiver help. Chase Edmonds. Looking at this now, I may have spelt his name wrong. Who will sue me? He's taking a lot more touches from Keenan Drake. Keenan Drake's not looking like the same Keenan Drake we all knew and loved last year. Trust me, I drafted Keenan Drake pretty high, and I was a believer in him, but now I'm kind of a little sus. I'm not gonna lie, like he's not doing too well. But as you can see, I got my percentage out beside of what I would spend if it was me. Especially, you could probably flip Chase Claypool and Chase Edmonds around depending on your need of what you need, whether it be a running back or receiver. If you're looking just to fill a spot. Last on that list is this Travis guy from the Eagles. Somebody went down, and I think it's because you had Jeffries out. Greg Ward had a touchdown. I know that. The other guy, what was his name? Jalen Rager's out. Deshaun Jackson's out. So these guys are getting a lot of unknown names. That's why I got like 5%. Honestly, I wouldn't even put 5%. I don't know how everybody's league is. You got to put, a certain amount down. Maybe you can just do 0 bids. If you do 0 bids, do a 0 bid on him. Just to see if he goes off next week. And if he does, I would flip him at that point. But he had a pretty decent game. He's worth a shot to stash from the bench. So that's my 2 cents on him. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Like I said, I always appreciate anybody watching. Everybody that's commented so far and asked for help on your trades. Let me know down below. How's it going for you? Did it improve it? Did it help you? I'd like to know. I want to know how my feedback is doing for the viewers and for the people that ask me questions. And, keep me updated in the comments. Let me know, hey, since I got this trade, you told me to get this trade. I've won 3 games in a row. I appreciate it. Something like that. Let me know that. Yeah, let me know if there's any kind of feedback to this channel that you want to see. If there's something that I'm missing that you want to see, let me know that too. I can add that into the slideshow. We can all make it work. Yeah. Any questions? Feel free to comment. Add me on Twitter. Message me on Twitter about anything that you have. Who should you pick up? If you have it, available in your waiver wire, just send me a screenshot so I can get a look-sees and see what you need. Also, my Twitch. I play games. I do stream on Twitch every now and then. So be sure you go over there and hit that follow button on Twitch. Give me a heart. Let me know you got the notifications. And you can come watch me play. The link's down below. But alright, guys. I appreciate you watching. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.